Menta kasingi ka lai tarik unailar hajar poar menteri rangbak jelau Konrad Konggal sangma ulakhot ya kajingilang ya baro ki lai tili ki district council jong ka jela banyakran halor ka jingtmu ka sarkar ban PYNTREIKAM ya ka CrPC bat CPC ha ka jela Meghalaya baro ka wei. Habakran hakilat pathai khubor hadin kajingilang bat ki CEM jong ki district council menteri rangbak jelau Konrad Konggal sangma uloong bahakani kajingakran lapin sungthu shai bakanam dan kanu ka JINGKTAH ya ki ying bishar jong ki district council ne kajingya tengkhu bat ki bor jong ka district council kane kajingkwa ka sarkar kalong ban penben ya ka JINGKTAH jong ki ying bishar namar baladap ban penyakhlat ya ka JINGKTAH hapadeng ki magistrate ha ki district council bat ki ying bishar ki baladap ban bu haman la ka district da ka sarkar.
Entire issue of the point that they mentioned about the CRPC, and clarifications were given to the district council that there is no question of diluting or infringing into the powers of the judicial powers of the district council, and that whatever steps are being taken right now and are being suggested by the government is only to regularize the overall functioning of the judiciary, where the separation of the executive from the judiciary has taken place. And the executive earlier used to take up cases, and that those powers were conferred, or they used to draw them from the 1937 Act. And once the judiciary and the executive were separated, the ADC judicial did not have the powers to continue, and hence the judicial magistrates came into being. And the fact that the judicial magistrates today are taking up cases, they have to be conferred power under some provisions. 1937 provisions were specific to the DCs, because that time in 37 they were only deputy commissioners. So the powers were conferred to the administrative, to the executive side, and there was no judiciary at that point in time. So hence the judicial magistrates will also have to draw powers from certain provisions in the constitution, and hence it is being suggested that it should be drawn from para 5. But while we say that, it's simply to ensure that the continuity of the judiciary in terms of now from the ADC judiciary to the judicial magistrates can happen in a smooth manner. That's the main purpose. But as I said, second part is there is no intention to dilute the powers of the district council, and the provisions and the powers of the district council are clearly mentioned in the constitution and the 6th schedule. So there is no question of in any way diluting those powers. Center would be set up in West Garo Hills district, and the reason West Garo Hills was selected was because the Minority Affairs, which is funding this particular Hunar Hub, only West Garo Hills was the eligible district to get funds under Minority Affairs that time. From 2022, of course, that has changed, and now all districts can get funds for Minority Affairs. So for this particular project, which was initiated in 2020, we had proposed 282 crores for this, but after certain adjustments and certain changes that were made in the proposal, the Government of India, Minority Affairs, has sanctioned 151 crores for this, 151.95, and out of this 90-10 is the ratio, so 10% will be borne by the Government of Meghalaya, and rest 130 plus 35 crores will be given by Government of India. The project will come up in West Garo Hills district in Babadam area, which falls in the North Tura constituency, and this will have a space for almost 2,500 students and different hostel facilities. It will have a pharmaceutical college, a nursing college, paramedical college, and one skill development center. And there will be large number of hostels for all the students who are studying. And this will in one way become one of the larger skill centers for medical skill in the entire Northeast. The funds for this also, the initial installment has been released, and this has been given. The work for this will be done through a PSU, which is EPI, Engineering Project India Limited, which is a public sector undertaking, And this undertaking also was, this PSU also was selected after a bidding process, and other PSUs were also, had also submitted their bids. And out of the 3 bids, the L1 was EPI, which is Engineering Projects Limited, and they have been asked to execute the work areas. But in principle, the procedures look to be in place. That's what it looks like. But of course, the department is going into the entire inquiry. They will go into the details and they will come out with their findings. And as per the suggestions that are given by the Home Department and the officials, we will definitely take action regarding this. And we're not here to not take action. All I'm saying is that it's not correct for us to just jump to a conclusion, even from the press side, and just start using big words just to get the attention of the public. It doesn't look proper. Yes, if there are facts and figures and it comes out if something is there, then it's fine. But I don't think it's proper to just limit. So let the process continue. And as I said, we will ensure that whatever has to be done from our side, we've never shied away from any inquiry, any commissions, any inquiry that has to be done. We will not shy away from that either. This is a process. We have to understand that things don't happen immediately. There are a lot of concerns from all sides, and which are very genuine, of course. And therefore, we need to take all those concerns into mind and then take the talks forward. So things are on track. We are moving in the right direction, and we will try to to speed up the process as much as possible. But as I said, we need to also realize that this is a complicated process, and we need to take everybody into confidence, build up the confidence as we move along. But as I said, things have been initiated, and I'm very sure and very confident that we will be able to take this discussion also to its logical conclusion.